Hey Daniel, good morning.
Hello, hello.
Okay, cool. So, I saw you on Emerson's meeting, and here arose the impulse just to connect with you and to hear your story.
Yeah,
You mentioned this was interesting because we know what, in a way, Emerson speaks about the directness of what is, and you mentioned in the talk, like yesterday, I was on this therapy session because of my mother. I was angry, stuff like this. And then
yeah.
here it was like click. I got curious, having a couple of experiences with this, and simply, yeah, just wanted to chat with you, totally open and free. So you're welcome to share whatever. And yeah, just a beautiful monologue, I would say.
Okay. Yeah, where to start? I was having a shower this morning and noticing how um yeah, the words are not coming right now, but it's like sometimes I'm trying to understand how, non-duality ties in with psychological healing,
Mm-hmm.
therapy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, yeah, sometimes I feel like I have quite a good grasp of, you know, how those yeah, that paradox or those paradoxes of emotional healing and psychological stuff and the already wholeness, the non-duality.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was thinking this morning is that it's still also I was going to say kind of still, yeah, mysterious, or yeah, it's still just paradox, or I'm still just, yeah. It's like I was writing, like in therapy, I've learned that people with chronic pain, it's good to just all your suppressed feelings to get them out. So there are exercises where you take a pen and paper and you just write down whatever is in your mind without judgment. Because some of my thoughts and feelings are, if I look at them with clarity, they're just bullshit in a way, but they're still there in also. So
Beautiful. Yeah.
so I was writing down some stuff in my mind, like how I'm actually angry at people around me
Mm-hmm.
because yeah, there's also sadness if I think of it, but because I have friends, family who, okay, now I'm just telling you, but the thoughts that I wrote down, I know that
Yeah.
they're bullshit, but the thoughts are like, they have the privilege to not be dealing with like relentless, debilitating, health problems. And
So we simply mention now that you have this health issue.
yeah,
Okay. Maybe you put it in a nutshell what it is so it's more understandable.
yeah, it's fibromyalgia, so pain in the body all the time,
All the
sometimes more,
time.
yeah,
Non-stop, all the time. Sometimes more and sometimes less. Okay.
yeah, and it's and fatigue. That's the main thing. It's like not enough energy to do have a job at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I can barely sit behind my own desk and work on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't. I tried working recently and I just can't.
Okay.
Uh, so yeah, I was noticing that I'm actually angry at my family and even friends that I hang out with because they, they're complaining or they have their own issues and they don't complain, but
Of
they
course.
share about their own things. But this is the story in my head then, like, oh, you're complaining
Yeah.
about your stuff, but you're compared to me, it's like you're privileged. And it's
Yeah.
also like it's like a childish thought in me, like, oh, there should be more help for me in my situation. It feels like everyone's just getting along with their life, enjoying not living in poverty because they can work and they can go on holidays and they can tell me about their holidays and I went there and I did this and I've got to, just
Yeah.
hear all of this shit
Yeah.
and be happy for them, which I want to. But if
Yeah.
I'm honest with my feelings, it's also honest to
Beautiful.
acknowledge that this is what's living inside of me as well.
Beautiful, Daniel. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's it. Exactly your this is the crucial point. There is no point. This is pointlessly perfect. Exactly this feeling, this idea, there is nothing wrong with this. Just feeling pissed and
Yeah.
not liking this, that's it. Done. That's it. Without labeling
Yeah.
this, judging this, bad, good. Why do I have these thoughts? Why can't I be happy for them? Why am I comparing the whole time with them? Poor me. That's it. There is nothing wrong with those beautiful, innocent ideas popping up. Innocence at play. There is no Daniel who has a choice what kind of thought is going to pop up. That's it. An innocent thought. And the feeling with this thought, there is maybe also a feeling with this, right?
Yeah.
What is it?
Frustration, desperation, agony,
Yeah,
loneliness.
full on. There is exactly what you said now, this feeling, emotion, energy,
Yeah.
movement, whatever. That's it. This is everything. Full on emotion. In this directness of this full onness, aliveness, there is no space for a Daniel or a thought to pop in to say, I like it, I don't like it. There is just full on the emotion, no matter what is popping up, no matter of the thought, the idea. This is life. There is no Daniel in life. There is just life.
Yeah, that's sadness now.
Yeah, full on sadness. Nothing wrong with the sadness and nothing right. There is no right or wrong. There is just sadness. Energy.
Yeah.
It's not about you. This has nothing to do with you. The sadness has nothing to do with you. There is just the sadness. Simply the sadness. It's simple. It's very, very simple. Going into stories is also simple. It's just going into stories. You can tell me a lot of stories. No problem. There is simply not a problem in no matter what.
What do you mean by that?
Can you see a problem?
Well, I could say not being able to, to do my hobbies. I see that as a problem.
Okay. There is simply not being able to do my hobbies. That's it. Done. Simple. There is no problem with not being able to do my hobbies.
Okay.
There is no Daniel who is not able to do his hobbies. There is just not being able to do the hobbies. There is no relation. Doing the hobbies and Daniel. Doing the hobbies may happen or not, but it's already without you in it.
Yeah.
Here, this is just speaking. This is a monologue. This is not for you and not for me. No one in it. Blah, blah, blah. Totally free. The emotions, the feelings, the ideas are completely free. They are dancing and swirling around. Totally free. No relation to anything. No grabbing. You cannot take this, put it in your pocket. Impossible. And the idea that you can, and there is a you, and it's about you, and everything is related to you, is already free. This is already happening innocently. You are not needed for this to be what it is. And it's full on, as you said. It's full on sadness, frustration, full on. Even more compared to putting yourself into it, because there's always this protection mechanism going on. And when this filter is not there, it's full on. We can say that this is a wide blown openness to life. There is only life. And this makes it simple. I love saying this is simple.
Yeah.
How do you feel? What are the thoughts coming up there?
I'm just gonna adjust my yoga mat here to be a bit more comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, just now there were not much thoughts. Just simplicity.
Yeah. This is everything. This is whole and complete. I love the expression of perfection, but it's very obvious that this includes the imperfection, the pain. What about thoughts, Daniel? Is there a problem with the thoughts popping up there? The feelings?
No.
Simple. Thoughts, feelings, confusion, everything isn't. Simple. It's what it is.
Yeah, thoughts are also considering putting this on YouTube. Kinda,
Yeah.
I'd like to do it, but there's also then some thoughts about, yeah, how being, yeah, visible, being perceived by apparent others, and thoughts about that.
Yeah. As I said, this is a monologue. Not to already. Know you and others.
Yeah,
There is not a second one who can see you and judge about you because there is only you.
yeah,
We can say there is only you because there is no separation. This is everything. And this is the simplicity. No separation, no separate you to be found in this, whatever this is. You can say it's an illusion. You can say it's bloody reality. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But it's whole and complete, whatever this means. The words, ideas, words, expressions have no meaning already. It's like bird chirping. It's the same. There is no understanding needed for this simplicity here. You cannot understand life. You can only fracture life with the thoughts. Put it in boxes. This is a tool we have in order to be able to meet each other now on Zoom. Beautiful.
yeah,
Beautiful tool, which is totally not needed for this. This tool is a tool. And this is not a thing, what we are talking about. You cannot take it, grab it, and put it in your pocket. Impossible. It's this already. Not two. No one who can understand, nothing that can understand anything in it. Perfect. Already. Complete. Full on what is. Direct, raw. Unconditional. I love to say unconditional love to this.
mm.
No right, no wrong. Every expression is it. Do you want to say anything about the therapy you're doing? What's there about? And
Yeah. I was just noticing thoughts about, can't even remember them, but about, yeah, that thing about it's unfair.
mhm.
Like there's a child in me that's like, because when you're like, when I was a child, my family were like a unit, and as a child, you're kind of taken care of, and there's this idea that, things have to be a little bit fair. Like your sister is not gonna get way more expensive birthday present than you. That's not fair.
Sweet.
And then at the moment, real, so to speak, real life kicks in, and real life isn't fair in a way. But
Beautiful.
the child doesn't want to accept. Yeah, thinks it's
Beautiful, Daniel. There is no need to accept anything. There is no
no.
need to accept that life is not fair. Having the feeling, the idea that life is unfair is this already. Boom. Done. You don't have to be a good boy. So you kind of play with this in the therapy, with this boy and the stories, what happened there, and why these beautiful ideas are popping up with fair, not fair, expectations, me and the others.
Not so much. It was more, yeah. The therapist in this session was, I was there with my sister and my mother.
Oh, cool. Together.
Yeah. We were expressing some of our feelings and thoughts that we normally don't express, or
Nice.
when we do without a therapist, when we do it without, yeah, we express it when we're in an argument without a therapist, and then it's, yeah, that's not very productive.
And you mean with the therapist, it's more productive?
Yeah.
Tell me.
It's like, within the story, of course, it's like your heart, if there's things that are not said in a relationship, not expressed, it can seem, yeah, maybe it seems like that's okay, sometimes a little bit okay, but actually your heart is kind of closed to that person.
Yeah. The openness is missing. There is the tendency very naturally to be free and open, to express yourself the way you are, not to be judged,
Yeah.
because you are perfect already. Life is perfect. And when there are the conditionings, of course, popping in, the ideas, oh no, I cannot express this. This is going to hurt her. So I will swallow it down. So this is the rejection of this perfection. You cannot hurt anyone. There is no one. There is simply an innocent, beautiful thought and idea that the other one is not okay. And I want to say this. And by expressing this, there is, of course, a mirror over there. And then maybe you can see, okay. It's just a beautiful, innocent idea. So yeah, this is movement. Nothing wrong with suppressing the emotion, not saying it. It's the same. There is nothing wrong. I know it's paradox, but it's the same. It's perfection already.
Yeah.
There is no fault. So you've never done anything wrong, like suppressing emotions, not being able to express them, and then maybe the idea that's why now I have this chronic pain. Okay? That's it already. There was never a mistake in the whole thing. Life is just living itself perfectly.
Yeah.
And we make stories now out of it. Okay. Maybe because I suppressed all the years these emotions. That's why the situation is like this. No. It's what is. No story needed. And this directness, Daniel, of what is, the very emotion which is popping now, in the moment, this is everything. And this directness, the ideas goes boom. They just fade away. They're not there. Completely of no interest. It's always just the directness of what is. Never not this. Never not this. You cannot miss it. There is no next. There is no better. This is the freedom. Otherwise, it wouldn't be freedom.
Yeah. Yeah, thoughts are wanting a next. A next in which even this talk, hearing what you're saying, can give me a next in which there's more freedom in the body, there's less pain, or the blah, blah, blah.
Beautiful. That's it. Exactly this. What you said. Ending with blah, blah, blah. That's it. No next. That's it. So we can say we are trapped in just this. No escape. No escape. Simple. Simple. Never not this, whatever this means. Completely meaningless. And at the same time, full on. Appearing as lying down, having no energy, full on. Resignation, frustration, full on. Blaming, shaming, full on. Just this. Simple. Net. My internet was off. Sorry.
No problem. Oh,
Perfection.
yeah.
You see?
Sorry?
Perfection. The disconnect with the internet. That's it.
Yeah.
Feel free just to share what's popping up there. It's simple. Or not, of course.
Sadness.
Yeah. He was also a lot of sadness popping up. I resonated very much at one point with what's wrong with your emotions. What's wrong? Always having the idea that it's not good. feeling
Yeah.
bad. It's not, this is not good. This is not okay. I should be more happy, comparing with others. And then they simply stop. Like, what's wrong with feeling shitty? What's wrong with feeling guilty? What's wrong with shaming, blaming? And this was my music channel there. And yeah, so I simply started in a way to open myself to everything. Just seeing that everything is it already. This was the biggest joy, and of course, hard for no one. Just to kind of be totally open and vulnerable to whatever is popping up, no matter what. And then a lot of sadness came up, a lot of crying, which I love. Crying is like a relief, you know? And
Yeah.
crying, and then why am I crying actually? Trying to remember the story. Oh, wow, what a beauty, you know, because the story is just empty behind it. It's just the crying. And then
Yeah.
smiling, and then again, heavy feeling, idea, oof, heaviness, sadness again. Yeah. And this was the preference here, just to take those beautiful ideas, emotions, not being able to run away, not anymore, not having the energy to run away. Whatever this means, the running away, let's take a panic attack, fear. Not being any more able to say, no, I don't want this. No, full on fear. So what? Kill me.
Yeah.
And then it becomes simple. As it always is. It's always simple. It's never not this. You see? There is no before and after. Like before being closed and after being open. No, this is always full on openness.
Yeah.
Daniel, if this is going to kick us out, we simply reconnect, okay? Because the internet stopped here. I guess it's not recorded, the thing. Because without internet, he cannot save it. But it doesn't matter. I just want to reconnect, okay? Use the
Yeah.
same link. It's not
Yeah.
about the recording. This is perfection, you know? There is simply no choice in the matter. It's what it is. And this is simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in a way when I saw you on Saturday on Emmy's show. He was exactly seeing you and seeing simply this, just feeling the energy, already seeing the simplicity in this, you know? Like seeing maybe the pain, the ideas, the resistance. It was in a way very obvious here. Well, what a beauty, that's it, you know? And maybe wanting to connect with this, just to express this.
Yeah.
For no reason, just an impulse, feeling free to type in the chat, hey, let's connect. That's it. Simple. No next.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I like the way you word it. It's very nice.
I can really not like I can ask myself afterwards, why are you doing this? You know, because it's in a way senseless.